Henry slammed the door behind him as hard as he could. Peter had got the comfy chair back for the very last time. And there he is, Horrid Henry, slamming the door as he'd been sent up to his room. Bzzz, Horrid Henry switched off the alarm. It was 2 AM the following Saturday. The Gross Out Championships were on in the morning. He grabbed his pillow and duvet and sneaked out the room. He was taking no chances. Tonight he would sleep in the comfy black chair. After all, Mum and Dad had never said how early he could get up. Henry tiptoed out of his room into the hall. All quiet in Peter's room, all quiet in Mum and Dad's. Henry crept downstairs and carefully opening the sitting room door, the room was pitch black. Better not turn on the light, thought Henry. He felt his way along the wall until his fingers touched the back of the comfy black chair. He felt around the top. Ah, there was the remote. He'd sleep with that under his pillow, just to be safe. Henry flung himself onto the chair and landed on something lumpy. Ah! Screamed Henry. Ah! Screamed the lump. Help! Screamed Henry and the lump. Feet pounded down the stairs. What's going on down there? Shouted Dad, switching on the light. Henry blinked. Henry jumped on my head, snivelled a familiar voice beneath him. Henry, what are you doing? Said Dad. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Henry's brain whirled. I thought I heard a burglar, so I crept down to keep watch. Henry's lying, said Peter, sitting up. He came down because he wanted the comfy black chair. Liar, said Henry. And what were you doing down here? I couldn't sleep. I didn't want to wake you, Dad, said Peter, so I came down as quiet as I could to get a drink of water. Then I felt sleepy and lay down for a moment. I'm very sorry, Dad. It'll never happen again. All right, said Dad, stifling a yawn. From now on, you are not to come down here before 7 AM. Or there'll be no TV for a week. Is that clear? Yes, Dad, said Peter. Yeah, muttered Henry. He glared at Perfect Peter. Perfect Peter glared at Horrid Henry. They both went upstairs to their bedrooms and closed the door. Good night, called Henry cheerfully. My, I'm sleepy. But Henry did not go to bed. He needed to think. And there he is, thinking away on his bed. He could wait until everyone was asleep and sneak back down, but if he got caught, no TV for a week would be unbearable. What if he missed the Gross Out Championships and never found out if Tank Thomas or Tapioca Tina won the day? Henry shuddered. There had to be a better way. Aha, he had it. He would set his clock ahead and make sure he was the first down. Brilliant. Gross Out, here I come, he thought. But wait. What if Peter had the same brilliant idea? That would spoil everything. Henry had to double check. Henry opened his bedroom door. The coast was clear. He tiptoed out and sneaked into Peter's room. There was Peter, sound asleep, and there was his clock. Peter hadn't changed the time. Phew. And then Henry had a truly wicked idea. It was so evil and so horrid that for a moment even he hesitated. But hadn't Peter been horrid and selfish, stopping Henry watching his favourite shows? He certainly had. And wouldn't it be great if Peter got into trouble just for once? Perfect Peter rolled over. La 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 la, he warbled in his sleep. That did it. Horrid Henry moved Peter's clock an hour ahead. Then Henry sneaked down and turned up the TV's volume as loud as he could go. Finally, he opened Mum and Dad's door and crept back to bed. It's Grow and Show, the vegetable show for tinies. Just look at all these lovely vegetables. Oh, he's a crafty one. There he is sleeping, and there Perfect Peter sleeping. There's Horrid Henry moving his clock forward by an hour. Oh, he's crafty. A terrible noise boomed through the house, blasting Henry out of bed. Henry! Bellowed Dad. Come here this instant. Henry sauntered into his parents' bedroom. What is it? He asked, yawning loudly. Mum and Dad looked confused. Wasn't that you watching TV downstairs? No, said Henry, stretching. I was asleep. Mum looked at Dad. Dad looked at Mum. You mean Peter is downstairs watching TV at 6 AM? Henry shrugged. Send Peter up here this minute, said Dad. For once, Henry did not need to be asked twice. He ran downstairs and burst into the sitting room. I grew carrots. I grew string beans. Peter, Mum and Dad want to see you right away, said Henry. Peter didn't look away from Grow and Show. Peter, Dad asked me to send you up. You're just trying to trick me, said Peter. You'd better go or I'll be in a big trouble, said Henry. Or you'll be in big trouble, said Henry. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, said Peter. I'm not moving. Now, just look at all those beautiful tomatoes Timmy's grown, squealed the TV. Wow, said Peter. Don't say I didn't warn you, said Henry. Peter, bellowed Dad. No TV for a month. Come here this minute. Peter burst into tears. He jumped from the chair and crept out of the room. Horrid Henry sauntered over to the comfy black chair and stretched out. He picked up the remote and switched channels. Zap. Rapper Zapper stormed into the spaceship and pulverised some alien slime. Way to go, Rapper Zapper, shrieked Horrid Henry. Soon Gross Out would be on. Wasn't life sweet? And I think that's them. Oh, Perfect P being reprimanded by Dad. And next time we're going to have a different Horrid Henry story. Horrid Henry's Haunted House. Anyway, for now, night, bye bye.